So that means that the sun, literally, is being held hostage. And this contract is in reverse. It's over for the main male and main female controlling the sun. Okay, because the fertility of the sun is going to go where its baby's at instead of consuming you. That's the other equation. So, I'm sitting here watching Joseph Prince. You know, animals are waiting for their ships to come in from Orion's belt. Prosperity, happiness there. Happy family waiting for us. Sagittarius. It's a blessing there. Love there. Wow, love and money and happiness. Resources. Don't really need anyone, do we? Let's just go there. Talentedly. Archangel Michael. Space travel. You just create a little pressure. It creates a spark in the atmosphere. It's a different kind of travel because you're using a different kind of chemistry in space. Same reason why your Q's and J's are always confused by explosive patterns versus man-made, fires to cover other things up, okay? It's the journey, which means that what's surrounding this bridge right now? The Russian bridge just got blown up, guys. That's how I know it's over. Better start thinking of, look, you better start thinking where else you're going to go. Because when the sun leaves, which is what Trump was telling you, Gemini being my real prophets to the voices of God, are through Virgo's Freudian slips. He stays conscious even though he's forgiven us. Amen? It's wrong. I paid your debt. Like you owe me. That's how Jesus feels. Now, after 20 billion years of being smited over a symbol, if symbols are going to be your downfall, homie, then the cross, Leo, the reason why he died on the cross was for crossing state or county or whatever biblical tribe laws in property lines. Okay, so travel bans. Well, probably the biggest well-known one is the Four Corners. So what happens if you're at this in a longitude, latitude, that's at 0. That's the equator. That's why the Bermuda Triangle does that. Now something's really been fucking revealed to Sagittarius, which we empowered. We empowered France. I did, anyway, by taking a risk. I was not indecisioned at all by the angels' approval to tell this information either. It was a happy family. It's a happy family situation and move, okay? To this communal living problem, but also, Mashawn, you gotta go to jail. You gotta do your jail time, your real jail time, okay? For one, for poisoning Matt, because you were poisoning him. That's garbage, okay? Yes, he did a lot of fucked up shit. I know he did, because he literally gaslighted me, and I went 4D mirror. Smash! We have a umbilical cord here, homie. And if it's not an umbilical cord, it's a telepathic cord now. In travel and thoughts and healing. And I do believe that there was something yucky there, because I was raised by narcissists. Doesn't mean I'm a narcissist. It means that I'm being autistic. I mirrored my abusers too, and I didn't know that. waiting for my shifts to come in. Trust and believe, Libra. That's the truth. That me and Matt Bizzotti are, not just that, but we're biblical twin flames. Me and Elon are biblical twin flames on the other polarity, because there's two. If you didn't know, you had two twin flames, but it's meant to be mother, father, and son or daughter, okay? That's like the paradigm there, Leo, which is direct to Capricorn, which I love, and the animals love, which again, those cats in his house, if I can hook up a EKG or whatever to a plant and see how it felt 20 minutes ago when everybody was fighting, I promise you, that's what I'm doing when I'm pulling cards out. Same process, I'm just making it into a 3D reality. It's a replica, okay? And I can promise you that if Cancer, Leo, and Scorpio are alien, and Leo's being held hostage, and Leo directly feels our solar system, and Scorpio is a dead planet, but Scorpio A exists. Who do you think is taking all the energy? Okay, so again, this is a mother and daughter. So mom baby Grooted, baby Groot, basically. And what happened is because of her anger, which is equal to the phoenix, absorbing particles, which is equal to black holes, and that process. What creates a black hole? Well, I can tell you that negative and bad karma, which is a direct result to a negative electrode or ion, has to result in a negative emotion first, is a magician in the mirror with quantum physics, because not everybody has empathy and not everybody has walked the same path, so they're not going to understand somebody else's decision that was much harder, okay? Which is why the footprints in the sand were meant for everyone's feet to groove into that mold, instead of having to recreate blueprints of DNA's replicate past of mistakes, clearly. Nine of Cups is in reverse. That's a nightmare. That is a nightmare. That is a zombie genealogy that is being made because of isoreactive chemical compound, whether, it obviously is showing reactivity, but then it turns into an iso decay and then has a surface level is equal to Orion's belt, which is a magician in the mirror too. Which again, if it's a magician in the mirror, then that's equal to your Bermuda Triangle at the zero equator of portals to space world. You go through that portal and you end up in Andromeda, I'm pretty sure, confidently. Courage, though. You gotta go through Leo. You gotta ask the sun. Otherwise, you're not. You gotta ask the sun, the moon, the stars. You gotta ask all four elements. You gotta ask the air, the wind. You gotta ask the dirt. You gotta ask, the ground. You gotta ask everything. Water. You gotta ask permission. If you want to manifest something in its bigger magnitude. So what did I do? I prayed to Yellowstone, and that created a natural compound. Okay, which is carbon. It's an organic compound in the air. They're molecules. If you didn't, obviously, if you know anything about science, okay, it starts out in molecule form in the air first. Compost position. So that means that carbon is always everywhere, always. Sagittarius. So to think that, because again, if something was revealed to Sagittarius, that's Elon and that's me, which means we had no idea about Planet X. No idea. That is a Pisces original. Trust me, which really has a sex addiction in the communal.
Comcast HDMI 1.1.
See?
Press the power on button to turn on power on
Look,
button.
it's all the way over here. Remote's all over here, doing whatever it wants. Just because I just say the name Pisces, and it enacts well, first off, Jesus' demons now, which was not meant to ever happen ever, over finances, which again, you print money on trees, which empowered travel, I guess. Talented in the universe. Yes, I am. It's Roman Greco. Before the Trojan horse incident with Pisces, who was trying to protect their baby, and then, like, mother and baby from being murdered and raped and all the other garbage, you know, because we're going all the way back, even all the way back to Sodom and Gomorrah. What happened to the city of Sodom? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Denver, Commerce City, Adams County, Jefferson County, Golden, goes all the way down to Colorado Springs, boys.
Check device power. Power on.
Because
button.
I ask Jesus' angels to protect me from their own demons so that I can talk to them without exchanging energies. I just mentally, I'm literally that strong. Being a sun in Cancer means that not only am I alien and not from this universe, which tells me that the moon, if it leaves and pulls you, Earth, Taurus, which you're always last to the game, always, 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 always. And it's because you're sleeping, Taurus. We had to put Taurus to sleep in 2012. That's why it was written out of the Mayan calendar. Only Libra lives in Venus now. That's why when you start to pull Cancer, the moon, and then the Earth and Venus and everyone starts to follow, the reason why that happens is because you need a key if you want to turn your ignition over. Got to get the courage if you want to fly the way animals fly in space, literally. Yeah, animals, they live in space. Okay? Bees live in space just fine. Libra. Which is my main male. Yeah, I don't know how I know I do, but I do. I just trust Libra collectively this time, because Libra's been in gestational since 2011. That's 13 years, almost 14 years. That's actually overdue, technically. You're only supposed to keep a baby in the oven for 9 months. Yeah, you got to count yeah, exactly, prison system. If we counted gestational in the 14th Amendment, then you'd have to count everything, which is the fucking problem here. But of course, I already did all your data and your research and wrote the book and the thesis, and it all got stolen, of course. Yeah, definitely got stolen because that storm warning is in reverse, which again to us is the Milky Way, which is down. Because we're facing the wrong polarity, guys. This is what I'm saying. We're literally upside down, and the moment that the entire collective realizes this is when the great divide will happen. We will turn. It will happen. And the rest of the planets, okay, with the world and the baby, over that baby X, that brand new baby sun, out in the universe, has trees of communication to the community through Aquarius. Apparently, he's talented. Yin yang energy here in chemistry. But you gotta remember, there's a magician in the mirror who's pretending to be Michael's soul travel. And this is your doppelganger system, okay? Which is equal to Pisces. You're supposed to create with Pisces, but then Libra never loves Cancer. That's a magician in the mirror garbage. That means that Cancer never, ever recreates anything with Pisces ever, then. You need to leave that situation, Cancer. You need to protect Libra, who is protecting you. Okay? As Libra fell out as well. You may not know that, but they are. Okay? Which means that Libra and Moon is happy right now. About to take action I would certainly hope so. Which one are we talking about here? Are we talking, because I'm talking to Joey. I'd certainly hope you would take action here with this Leo, because again, who is that? That's Corey's ex-husband, who is a Leo. Who was, Leo came right out. And then you have fucking Rachel, and her ex-husband was a Leo. And then, look, with the Seven of Swords. Wow. And then you get Angel, which is the Temperance Angel, which is who I'm supposed to follow, which is Gemini. Which is the main male, main female to Trump, and, what affects me down here affects him. And trust and believe, if I'm innocent, he's innocent. And you're not going to get away with it ever. It's just a deploy. Yeah, it's just a publicity stunt. It's garbage. It's garbage. It's garbage. But what isn't garbage is this right here to Libra, okay? This baby, this ship, and this door to healing and happiness, okay? There's a contract in reverse with Aquarius, clearly, because, Sun in Aquarius specifically, with all that goddamn Five of Swords energy, which is combative energy. It's gaslighting. It's stealing 5 things and then leaving 2 things so you have a reason to come back. Mashan. Storm running in reverse. Yeah, exactly, because it feels like you're hitting all 4 home trees. Feels like you're hitting Z's, Matt's, your boyfriend's, and Joey's, which directly results, again, from this Ashley ankle, is what I think. Willpowering and manipulating Z. Manifest. Yeah, that's a manipulation. If it's against somebody's free will, Leo's, who's being hostaged. Because I know for a fact Leo loves me. Leo loves Aquarius. I know that from my life path in Aquarius. And the fact that he doesn't have a sacred temple. When Libra dies, there's no home for them, guys. You don't understand? There's no tomb there. There's no bridge. In Coco, they would be equivalent to Russia's bridge to their homeland in Russia, just now being bombed. So in the universe, if you look down, okay, Cancer meets Cancer at the train station. If you look at the constellations, there's another Cancer constellation straight down. That's how I know. That's how I know that I have a soul. I have a conscience. And so does Cancer. I know this for a fact. This is what gives you your zombie DNA, is if the numbers line up in the constellation to a, let's say, Taurus void, that's going to create a zombie gene and something that created a Chris Watts all over again, especially over money and child support. Is garbage. Okay, commit yourself to this journey, Joey. You need to grow up. And Matt, dear God, get away. Please get away from these people. Please, 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 please get away from these people. It's a bunch of garbage, My dad needs help here. My dad needs another person to hire, And now I can't. Not until I get everything squared away on this farm situation, which is close to a Taurus void in moon. Yeah, that's not true at all. Again, if it's in moon, then it's still in Cancer, which still has a conscience. If it's in sun, there is no sun in Taurus. There's a center Earth, a center sun in Earth, which is what was spinning. Spinning is a blessing, remember? It creates it creates natural serotonin, like natural hormones in your brain and your secretions and your glands, okay? So if spinning does that, imagine what it would do to bacteria in petri dishes. Which looks like a circle petri dish. So that means that if we do that in bacteria, if we do that here on Earth, that means the universe does that with us. Yeah, you need to think about that, how you choose to do chemistry, okay? Because this baby is waiting for their ships to come in, which again is my son. All of them. All of them. Look, we have Egypt, Asia, and health, and baby. Yep. It's because I believe that children are God. That's why Buddha was a child, and child was a God. Virgo, Mexico, whatever, whoever's out there listening, Virgo. But I can tell you that England, I could tell you that we viewed children as God because of what they created in their secretions, in what they naturally made. Like the moment you're born, there's a reason why you save the placenta, all the stem cells. I mean, medically, they're a miracle, literally. So the fact that you would abuse them and abuse stem cell research is definitely going to be a 4D mirror smash from God, straight to bear. Straight to bear. Bam. Bam. You don't use heavy metals, you use light metals. Okay, but that does not include aluminum or fluoride. Ever. That's equal to still putting mercury in your thermometer. Stupid. Yeah, I know, I am pretty creative. Pretty creative. And again, this love was a lesson and a blessing in one, me and Matt, over this communal living situation. And our Celtic babies, dude, that are being stolen, dude. Do you think for 1 second, I do not believe for 1.5 seconds, that Mamazotti would give a Sun and Taurus permission to steal our Celtic babies that we had planned in our mind together? So let me tell you something. Me and Matt had already quantumly made these children and strategically placed them in places you could not find on purpose. So, along with Michael. That's how I know no one gets Michael ever again. That's why Joey's soulless. He's a zombie now. He's a narcissist. And look, dear God, did I wake my husband up? Because Cancer's husband doesn't wake up, which is equal to Bubby's screaming for you and you not waking up, Joey. I'm sorry I scared your babysitter. I thought she was Corey. She's literally poisoned. And then on top of that, again, you're coming back from a prostitution ring, which I've already asked several times, well over. We both know that's where you're coming back from. You needed a babysitter, so that's where you went. And you figured that you would try and save somebody. I'm not stupid, Joey. Look, there's Leo telling on you right now. Told you. And the fact that Matt has seen you there with my children and seen what a piece of garbage Ashley Ankle is, for one, is biblical. And Michonne, what she's done, which of course now vows, which you should, because again, she woke up when they were doing the abortion and she remembers. And and I encourage you, Michonne, again, I think that is wrong what you did to Matt. But now that we're all awake, let's not let the waters fall either, okay? If you're awake, then there's room for forgiveness. It means that you won't do it again. That's the point. A narcissist is going to keep doing it. Okay? So the point is here, okay, Michonne, because you're angel baby, which again, Virgo already told you that you would get back, which is what you're pregnant with, is the baby that you woke up and they were taking. So you're in Matt's starseed. Okay, so this is what I suggest. My son has Pisces and Moon now. He used to have Gemini and Moon. So I just know that you don't raise that baby with Matt. Magician in the mirror. Ancient animal trick. To cornucopia. Again. Did Michonne get pregnant with, because I can guarantee that if I do what I do, then she probably does exactly the same thing that I do. Yeah. So is it a throat baby? Is it a throat baby? It's got a new beginning. And the storm is in reverse with love. Doing the right thing. Again, Sagittarius and Aquarius are meant to be together. They're meant to be in each other's world. They're main male, main female, okay, which is going to affect Libra always. And so that's wrong that now you guys have to share a baby. And we all know Michonne, we all know you're not going to give Sagittarius up. Because if you, which here now, and Leo's chiming in, we know for a fact you're not going to give up Sagittarius ever. Because if you, and there's Michael coming in to chime in on this conversation, because that's not who you're pregnant with. You're not pregnant with Michael. He's with me. See? Right here. Right here. Right here. Your baby is your and Matt's. I actually don't think it is Matt's. I actually thought it was Sagittarius's. Yeah, there you go. See? I was just kind of slowly descend into the truth. Yeah, it's Sagittarius's. Yeah. There you go. And Ashley Ankle is pregnant with Aries' baby and or Sagittarius, because here's Aquarius again. And that goes hand in hand with Sagittarius. So Taurus gets pregnant by Sagittarius first, all throughout the cosmos. All throughout the cosmos, which is a direct link to Pisces and Aquarius. See, look at that, I just pulled Aquarius out. I told you. So, and since Sagittarius Pisces raise Aquarius, which is clear out in the universe with that Uranus sitting right next to each other in them, and Capricorn there in the rose, screaming. Finally got a victory, did we? Sweet. Yeah. Ashley Ankle is pregnant with Joey's baby, I think. Yep. One versus many DNAs. Nasty, dude. Nasty, 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 nasty. Tell you, and then I have Sagittarius and Moon on the other polar opposite side, so. Just saying. And if Sagittarius actually rises with Libra, there's Leo. Okay, and then it's equal to my mom having Sagittarius in a rising. And Rod, who's a Libra, who's a master psychologist. He's not going to keep letting Pisces, because again, Pisces is going to kill my brother. She's sexually abusing her own kids. She doesn't take care of them. They're fucking filthy. She's a raging alcoholic. She's a narcissist. She steals all of fucking Danny's money, which is equal to exactly what Joey's doing to me, which is what Libra's trying to stop here. Virgo came out. That's her son. That's Dominic, who's an angel. And that contract's in reverse. I've about had it with this garbage. Because if I'm not pregnant, then nobody's pregnant with throat babies. Communal living. Now, because me and Matt planted our Celtic angel babies. Already strategically, we took Michonne's baby away from her because she likes to continue to do drugs while she's pregnant. And so does Lacey. And me and Matt have already discussed that we don't play that game. We're the main male and main female. And we actually get custody of all of your guys' kids. Yeah. So good luck. Look at that. Look at that. Good luck on your travel bands of karma with the main male and main female now to a direct link from my life path in Aquarius, you know, because again, if you think the paradoxical shift will be Ukraine sticking up for Russia. Yeah, and France coming in to save the day. That's what I think should happen. Yeah, because Aquarius is talented. They're ancient, old Native American soil ground. Okay? Archangel Michael is protecting, well, first off, protecting all Aries, which even means Hitler. You guys have to understand that just a little baby, he views things as kaleidoscope eyes to everyone else's sins, okay? It's having the willpower to see past everyone else's flaws, okay, is the arts. Leaving and traveling. Good job. I hope so. Only because, again, I'm Leo's, at the same paradoxical shift, I'm Leo's, which is equal to Zeus, and I already activated them. I already activated Leo. To take a risk in the garden and the gate is a blessing. But also, You know, part of that blessing is that I am Leo's oracle as well. I'm literally Leo's oracle. So we decided to take, unfortunately, we decided to take Lacey. You know, we take the kids from Lacey, but then we still let her see the kids, and we still take them to the jail. Yeah, because they're animals. That's why. The Native American loved animals because of their magician in the mirror with the rest of the world. You know, they had the fact that they were able to not say a word. You know, dewdrop. It's Drac. And he's like, I just standing there, see how long you guys didn't notice me, the trick. You know, funny. Anyway, that's what I think you should do, and I think that you should think about, you know, that Ukraine to Sagittarius France situation, being and pulling out of it. So that's direct link right there to, again, Libra, who had a dirty cop and a dirty lawyer and a dirty fucking friend and a dirty lover and a dirty parent and a dirty, right, exactly, because we healed Sherry as soon as I came in that house. I healed Sherry, and that was literally like night and day for Matt. Like, what the it's because I was the real goddess. That was why Sean was never allowed there like that, is because Virgo is one of my second to Gemini, to my real prophets since Greco times. And I can tell you that if Sherry literally wants to elbow punch her in the face, I can promise you this is why. Over Michael and my life path, my purpose, and what I'm trying to do here and what I'm trying to save. Because again, if that's the truth, then that means it really was an accident. And yes, I mean, I guess, you know, in a paradox it'll shift, because again, this is the 30-40% of the ozone layer that's missing from the geometrical shape in pi. Seriously, that's what it's equivalent to. Sagittarius would be, you know, Libra being 5 seconds before. So of course, you know, on the same paradoxical shift with the other Libra too, who lied. It's the same exact thing. So if it was an accident, right? Because of course it wasn't an accident, and then it was, because that's clearly what's happening here. As the paradoxical shift to, oh fuck, and then oh, it was an accident. Well, it wasn't an accident. You intentionally put him underneath the desk and the table and stuff, and I had forgot the playpen, you know, so I just figured he was gonna go lay him down on the little bed I made in the room, and he did not do that. He did not do that. Why did he not do that? To my blessing. Huh. I bet. I fucking bet. So whatever ships are coming into Ukraine right now are a blessing, or those seas over water, which is a third chakra. Okay, so that's a 37.29.16 in a longitude, I'll bet. Journey. Yeah, I'm that good. Yeah, I'm out of here. I made my point. The whole point here is that I reached out to Elon, and again, that's a total fucking shit show. And I do hope and wish you the best. Nothing personal. I hope we heal our journeys, which is our soul path and our soul tribe, and who's going to really be our good, the good people in our life that are not going to hurt us, okay, over a garden and the gate. Yeah, it's a void. Libra doesn't have anywhere to go. So what they do is they come back to Cancer, which is what makes them divine. But then Libra never loves Cancer. And then Cancer's like, yeah, but I gave you a place of safety. And you did not give me a place of safety, because I came here and I'm in danger, says the moon. The moon says, I'm in danger. And Leo is trapped. That's not good, guys. I'm out of here. Yeah, that's what should be. That's what should have happened. That's how I know that this is all a big fucking game. Because if Aquarius was supposed to rebel, and I'm Aquarius, and then Keith's Aquarius, but I'm the only one rebelling, and we both have Cancer, but nobody's acting, feels like a Trojan horse. Doesn't feel like anything has anything to do with love. It's finances. Which again tells me that Keith betrayed me again. Yeah, you need to think about that because again, like on the paradoxical shift of that 30% of the geometry shape, the circle that we can't finish, equals both sides of disrespect to each other now. I mean, I kind of feel like we're even. Okay? What we did to their people created the anomalies from Agent Orange and DNA, which traveled all throughout time and space, which created a zombie gene. Good job, guys. Good job, Bayer, which created it, Monsanto's. If you guys didn't know that, which is directly linked to Hitler. They used to make the tear gas for Hitler. Damn, Churchton Witch fucking Hill. Damn, I'm good. Who's a what? Sag? Damn, I'm good. I'm out of here. Good night.